Hey, Uncle Buck. Hey, Buttercup. Hey, Buttercup. Hey, average dude. It's because I did a thing Monday. Fully tired myself out on Monday. Hey, Megan. We got some what? No. It was during the stream. It was, bad sore. Yeah, it's from. Hey, Shelly. That's my blisters. Improving. My blisters are improving. They're just about healed. Normally, I'm really, really bad. Need a softer seat. I feel like it's less the softness that got me, more just the assembly. It was the assembly that was the issue. That was, yeah. But normally, I'm really, really bad for picking at scabs, as I'm sure everyone is aware. But when they're on my feet, you know, I've always got socks on. Always have my socks on. Yeah. Only time I take them off is bed and shower. It's the only time I take my socks off. So it actually is kind of easy to avoid picking. Um, Picking scabs under those circumstances. Anyway, For everyone who wasn't here last night, what do y'all think of my new chair? Any opinions on my new seat, my new chair? You love it? Or yeah, everyone who wasn't here Monday, I meant. For everyone who wasn't here Monday. It really brings out your mood. I skipped yesterday because I actually did get off work early yesterday, but I was still like, no, sore, tired. A lot of effort. It was a lot of work. Hi, Jenga. I am still getting used to it. Still trying to adjust to this new seat. It's shorter than my old one. Like the seat itself is shorter than my last one, which is weird to get used to. You're checking my ass the whole time. Yeah, break it in a little bit. Yeah, I gotta. Yeah, definitely gonna be a little breaking it into. You're not sorry at all, Uncle Buck. You are not the least bit sorry. Also, trying to put breaking it in a dirty context, like in a sexual context, I don't know. That's just that feels wrong. You know, gotta break it in, and we're talking something sexual. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Do you want to be breaking anything in sexually? You know, like I don't think anything down there is meant to be broken in. That does not feel like the right terminology to be using. But maybe it's just me. Ladies, other ladies, if you were like, you know, if you were in bed with a dude and he's like, we gotta we gotta break that in. Would you be a little bit worried, a little bit creeped out? Or would you be like, ooh, kinky? Your butt dipped into the chair, that's all I meant. Well, I knew what you meant, Shelley. Buck's the one who got all made it all creepy with that's what she said. Oh, I wouldn't make a good plumber. Sounds like a phrase from Whose Line Is That Anyway? No crack. There was no like crack was nice. Honestly, I'd assume that there was a ton of crack. I'd assume that was probably showing a lot of butt crack. Glad to show I wasn't, or glad to know I wasn't. What do I look like an Eagles album cover? I don't think I remember that joke. Oh, from the Max, right? Yeah. I was thinking, I thought you were still on Whose Line. Need to record my reaction to the final episode tonight after I eat. I'll finish up my Max reaction tonight. Looking forward to seeing how it all comes together. Use a mop. I mean, I suppose if I can, I don't know that I will be able to. Anyway, I don't think I'll do it this week, especially if she has a Swift mop. She wouldn't. Yeah, I don't think I'll be up to doing it this week. I feel like I need recovery time. That's the problem with being old. Takes a long time to recover when you get achy. Sugar soap is a good cleaner. I do have cleaner. I got some. I got some TSP, TSPE, I think. Yeah, I got some of this. See how I guess what clean splay bought because I'm a smoker too. Clever. See, I've got that. So it is like the light on the environment one. So who knows how good it'll actually be. Take a few drops and watch the video with it. It'll be like new. My mom did actually give me some baking soda. I just keep being too lazy to get around to using it. This stuff works wonders. I will consider it then. And yes, I know there's a few. I know there's a few other people. Yeah, feel free to join in anytime. For those of you who are lurking, feel free to join in anytime. not even nerding out. Jumping the convo. Yep. Actually, Shelly, you just reminded me. When I went to my mom's, I'd mentioned to her about you sending me, uh, $1,000, and I mentioned that you also wanted to send me some stuff in the mail, and I had told her that I told her that you know that I told you not to send Vegemite because I won't eat it, and she's like, I wouldn't mind I wouldn't mind trying Vegemite. So I suppose if you wanted to send my mom a gift, so bear in mind it is still going to be a few. It is still going to be a few months before I'm ready to get a PO box again. Because like I said, I don't want to do it like right in the middle of fucking summer. Don't get on skin. I don't have gloves. I'll need to get. It says not to get that shit on your skin. Which means that in theory I should probably have like rubber gloves or something if I'm gonna handle that. So I might not be able to wash Sealy with it. Sealy is probably fine. Probably clean enough anyway, but really, so I'm pretty sure it no longer smells like nicotine. Yeah, it doesn't really smell like anything anymore. I think it is probably clean enough, honestly. To wear clothes, but the E part doesn't have a real reaction on skin the way the original TSB. Yeah, even so, it says to. I'd rather not risk it. Delicate skin. I do. Does walking give you blisters? Dish soap and warm water and you'll smash it. I mean, that's what I did. Dish soap. Like that's how I did wash Sealy before. Kind of soaked it in a little bit of dish soap and water. Like I believe I had like a. I believe I used one of like just like a. Oh, what the fuck are those things called? Container, plastic container for dishes. What the fuck are those called? Tupperware. I think I just used like a little, small Tupperware container. Put a little bit of dish soap. Um, Filled it with water. Left it soaking for a few minutes. Mix a few drops of Dawn with the TSP. Water down bleach too. Yeah. Personally, I prefer to just avoid handling bleach altogether if I can avoid it. Anyway, using my floor is not fabulous to it. Fabulous up to it. Hate bleach smell in confined areas. Can't breathe. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And I mean, it's something you get used to, but I never got used to it. Cool Nirvana. That it is. Trying to that it is. Foretell. Indeed. Yeah. Definitely something to play on the Foretell. What songs did that album have? About a Girl. I don't know. Shit, I don't know that I've ever actually listened to that album. There a mini scheme. Open fine, decent. Yeah, I couldn't think of it. I don't know that I have ever actually listened to that album. Even About a Girl, I only know from their Unplugged concert. I should probably Blue, Blues on Unplugged. I don't remember that one. Blue was on. It's been a long time since I've listened to their Unplugged album, so I don't remember Blue on there. Not sure it made much of a. Not sure if that song made much of an impact on me. Katie Noonan, Amy Shark, Gabrielle Cleamy. If we can't get into one of them. A few bands I really need to get around to, to be. There are a few other bands I need to get around to checking out more of their catalog. Drop the song suggestion post. Goofy dropped a song suggestion post ready for our next music night day. Maybe. Thing is, I don't really know. Like, I don't know when I might do another one. But definitely something I can consider. We can all check out everyone's suggestions. True. Something to consider, I suppose. I expect once I finish my Cyberpunk Let's Play, once I finish recording Cyberpunk, I'll probably put more time into listening to music again. Got a lot of bands that I do need to check out. Yeah, I've got like a couple of songs from that I do need to check out more. Hopefully, I can finish recording it by the end of May. Back when I brought barbecue flavored Fritos to munch on. I've got episodes recorded that won't go up until I've got an episode recorded that'll go up on my birthday. That's how far ahead I am. But hopefully, maybe I can finish recording it by the end of the month. Fritos. Corn chips. Never really been one for Fritos. You don't have them? Yeah. Wouldn't be surprised if you have something similar. Flavored tortilla chips, but smaller. You don't like the hot Fritos? Just the brand? Yeah. Though even then, I wouldn't be surprised if, like, I think it's Frito Lay. I wouldn't be surprised if they have. We have corn. Wouldn't be surprised if like they just like use a different brand name down there. Like I wouldn't be surprised if it's like the same company, just using a different brand name. That's a very common thing to do. Used to have Lay's. Yeah, they probably just rebranded at some point. Companies do like to do that. Anywho's. Anyway. What else is there to talk about? Is there anything funny that's happened recently that can be talked about? I don't know. Hmm. Burger King is our Hungry Jacks. I did that before. It seems like an odd choice. Global continuity familiar with international franchise. Yeah, maker of Doritos. Yeah, that's the case where it's hard to know the logic for why. Oh, huh. Okay, so turns out, Shelly, the reason that it's Hungry Jacks in Australia is because Australia already had uh, Burger King. There was already a Australia-based yeah, an Australian-based fast food chain called Burger King. Completely separate from the international chain. This is just Australian. Started in Adelaide. So yeah, started in Adelaide. Um, so when dude bought the rights to the international Burger King franchise to use in Australia, he couldn't because there's already or he couldn't use the name because somebody else was already using the name in Australia. So he had to use a different name for it. So apparently that's why Also, apparently in the 90s, there was a legal battle between our slogan is "The burgers are better at Hungry Jack's." There was a legal battle between the international Burger King and Hungry Jack's. Because Burger King was like, you're not expanding fast enough. You're not introducing enough new restaurants fast enough, or some shit like that. And Hungry Jack's was like, you were trying to limit how many places we could restaurants we could open. And according to Wikipedia, the case introduced the American legal concept of good faith negotiations into the Australian legal system. So that's kind of interesting. Burger King versus Hungry Jack's introduced good faith negotiations to Australia. Hungry Jack is a pancake brand here. Anyway, just about time for your Tylenol. Just about time for me to get more water. Like I said, they all consider themselves a real estate investment. Scary Umbrella Corporation, Randy McQueen, The Hive, Mike Trout. Yeah, real estate's a big deal. I'm going to get more water. I'll be back in a minute. deeper. Don't do deeper 12. Hey, pause. I don't think the deeper 12 comment actually showed up, Shelly. Should have you. Weird, I don't see it. You can handle 12. Why are we sorry? From putting the chair together. Walking. That 12. That as well. Yeah, carrying the chair up the stairs and then putting it together. And also from being old. There's also just the fact that I'm old. I'm in my prime. No. I don't think I ever had a prime, to be honest. Like, I'm pretty sure I just never had a prime. Don't worry, Buttercup. We got her. Chair will level up your gaming ability. Don't know about that part. But hey, feel free to stick around, Buttercup. I mean, be nice to have more than 2 people chatting. Uncle Buck and Shelly have had to do all the been doing all the work here lately. Yeah. They deserve a break, you know? They shouldn't have to handle all the chatting. No, Uncle Buck, I'm just saying that, I'm just saying it's not fair that you two have to do, you know, that you two have to keep handling the load. The lurker and the twerker and the peeping Tom as well. Anyway, so a virus killed 3 people on a cruise ship. Why don't you want to go on a cruise? My 2 superpowers are strong sense of smell, ability to detect large amounts of BS. Why wouldn't you want to go on a cruise? Because 3 people just died of hantavirus. Has no sense of smell. Is he my nemesis? Just thinking it was safe to go on a cruise again, but my husband said no way. We were offered a free cruise, and he said no. Yeah, I would not go on a cruise ship. It's easily transmitted. Even so, I'll pass. Oh, and also Ted Turner died. That's right. Ted Turner died. Hey, Hack. Yep, TV's Ted Turner, yep. Didn't tell I feel Miriam. Couldn't tell you that part. Why is the screen black? The screen's black? Probably on your end, Hack. What's Ted Turner? Oh, for being rich. He founded CNN. Oh, he's trolling. I assume that it's just that Hack had a black screen. Yeah, Ted Turner, media mogul, um, created CNN. Yeah, TNT, TBS, WTBS. And interestingly, co-creator of Captain Planet. Also, WCW. He bought Jim Crockett Promotions wrestling company, and rebranded it as World Championship Wrestling (WCW), which that and WWF sort of brought wrestling a lot of. It's my favorite color for a dress. Oh, black, probably. Little black dress. Who doesn't appreciate a little black dress? You know. He bought the alphabet. Chunks of it. He bought parts of the alphabet for sure. My fourth chin. ABC. Easy as 1, 2, 3. As simple as do, re, mi. It is kind of interesting that he helped create Captain Planet. You know, like a show that is all about environmental and like show that was not particularly positive towards wealthy industrialists. Once more with feeling. ABC. Easy as 1, 2, 3. As simple as do, re, mi. There you go. It's the best you're getting out of me, Shelly. What's for dinner? Cock. You got a musical for me? Are you just gonna fart? Is that just you? Is it just gonna be you farting? Dr. Horrible sing along vlog? I don't know. I mean, I've heard of it. Like I have heard of that thing. Burt Reynolds was her last husband. Have your number so you can text? No. I shan't be doing that. Jane Shirley Smith was his wife. Sorry, Hack, but I am not comfortable sharing my phone number with anybody. Big boobs, McKee. She did a movie with Willie Nelson. Cool, cool. I guess. Look, Hack, if I haven't given my phone number to Killface after all this time, nobody's getting it. But of figuring things out. I do like having answers. One percenter. All right. Good night, Hack. Here's some dude complained about is like tax the rich is offensive as any other slur. It's like yeah. Since Hack mentioned one percenter, yeah, some rich dude like tax the rich is offensive. That's as offensive as any slur. Fuck you. Fuck you. No, it's not. What's offensive is you having as much money as you do. What's offensive is people having $1 billion. That shit's fucking offensive. You can have taxes or you can have guillotines. Those are the two choices, dude. Stop picking. I know. It's automatic. I don't even notice I'm doing it. Creedence Clearwater Revival, not my thing. Not a lot of classic rock that I really connect with. We don't want scars on that pretty little face you have. Probably too late for that, frankly. Yeah, just in general, I don't really click with classic rock. Like a few songs here and there, yeah. There's a couple of Janis songs I like. Handful of Beatles songs. Couple Jimmy songs. But even then, not many of any of them that I really listen to. They actually wrote Proud Mary. Yep. You had that LP growing up. We'll have to find some other stuff. St. Vincent is pretty neat. Sleigh bells are great. I need to actually like go through like their entire discography. Are they still going? Yeah, they're still going. All right, they released an album last year. It wasn't very good. I forgot their most recent album was actually not all that good, if I'm honest. Were there any songs I kept from that album? John Williamson. I did keep that one. Still, as disappointing as their last album was, they do still have 5 other albums I can give full listens to. Oh shit, they did a cover of Where Did You Sleep Last Night? Well, okay, I'll check out their cover of Where Did You Sleep Last Night. Doubt it'll be as good as the Nirvana version because that one was just a hell of a performance. But I will give it a listen. How do I like my chair? It's fine. I'm still getting used to it. Jay Zeri. The like the Lead Belly version, I assume you mean, or do you mean the Nirvana version? Can't wait for election day to come and go. Sick of these commercials. Where do you live, Paz? Aren't you in the US? You hate political ones. Because, like, do political ads ever actually stop in the US? Cali Girl. That's true. They've got the governor election, right? They've got the gubernatorial election, I think, coming up, don't they? Yeah, the eternal campaign mode that the US has is fucked. Fair ballot in the mail. Who are you voting for? Could be Democrat. Fair. You should check to see if want that smart lady that used to be in Congress. Okay. You should look to see if any of them are opposed to AI. If any of them are critical of AI, then they're worth a vote. Because that means they have both sense, a desire, and a willingness to do good, and a willingness to listen to what actual people actually say. Sadly, I doubt any of them do have it. I'll be honest, it's unlikely that any of them actually will have anti-AI stances. Used to break it or Woodboard in school everywhere. School. Katie Porter, Katie Porter. I think that was Katie Porter, I believe. Who got. I will always love her for her absolutely brutal, murderous burn on Bill Maher. Like, she just completely murdered him once on his show. They were talking about abortion, and Bill Maher made a comment about how his mom almost aborted him. Like he said that it's that it's a complicated subject for him because he was almost aborted. And Katie Porter said, "Your mom made a decision, and we all have to live with the consequences of that decision." And the crowd fucking lost it because it was such a good line. Like, such a good line. And he got pissed about it. He got angry at the audience cheering. she murdered him, and it was like his reaction proved how shitty he is at actually taking it. Like how bad he is at actually taking shots. Because anyone with a good sense of humor would have been like, wow. I'm like, well, you got me on that one. I do not have a comeback for that one. Yeah, anyone with sense of humor would have conceded that one. But like the audience laughed, and he was like, first of all, fuck all of you. It's like, dude, you lost that one. You lost that round. But yeah, it was such a good line. We're all living with the consequences of your mother's decision. Like, just so good. Like this January 3rd then. What does what does likeless mean? Just run. Oh, just run drunk. I mean, I don't want to. I don't want to get drunk. I don't like drinking. Let's get naked. I don't like getting naked either. piston will help that part. Well, either way, it's not happening. You can leave your shirt. Is it a hat? You can leave your hat on? Would it look like drunk or buzzed? I just get sort of tired. Hat, socks, whatever. No, it's Tom Cruise. It's our Tom Jones song. Tom Jones song. You can leave your hat on. They played it at the end of the Full Monty. Just like the only part of that movie I've actually watched. I was like right at the end. I don't know, it just happened to. I think my mom might have been watching it or something like that, and I just happened to come in like near the end of it. Joe Cocker. And I can't comment on Joe Cocker doing it, but I know Tom Jones's version is very famous. His version. I would assume the Tom Jones version is better just because Tom Jones is damn good at singing about sex. A sock precariously placed. Yeah, like I feel like there's not a lot of singers who are better at singing about sex than Tom Jones is. I haven't really listened to any of Joe Cocker's songs. I know, like, I've heard, like, you know, women didn't throw their knickers at him for nothing. Exactly. Like, for Joe Cocker, like, I've heard, a part of his cover of With a Little Help from My Friends. Yeah, like, yeah, as the, I never actually watched Wonder Years, but, Chantal might have watched it once. I went to when I was Wisconsin. She said panties were flying wild. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard part of his cover of With a Little Help from My Friends. Didn't care for it. Cardigans do burning down the house. The Cardigans also did a really fun cover of Iron Man. I Whenever I hear that song now, I think of what's the name from Prince of Bel-Air. Will Smith. Carlton. Ah. Yeah, the Cardigans cover of Iron Man, it's very soft. Yeah, very soft, very slow. It's just kind of cute. It's a weirdly cute one. It's a weirdly cute version of take on Iron Man. Back in a minute. I gotta pee. I'll be back in a minute. I think I remember them having cool eco song. They were. They did. Love Fool was their big one. Love Fool was their biggest hit, I think. They had a few other, successful songs, but Love Fool was their big one. Sister's family nickname is Dumpy. Older brother was Bunty and Tubby. You like you didn't get one? I never had a family nickname. Nicknames just weren't really a thing in my family. Luckily. Love me, say that you love me. Those people need it. Exactly, yeah. Dad used to call me Queen Sheba a lot because I wouldn't do shit. Shitty Tinta. I mean, the nickname I was given to me by Chantel. It's not a family nickname. Joanne Blowan. Was it because you blew? Because it feels rude to draw attention to that, you know? Written on every BA card every year. Can you miss it? Oh. That's sad, Chili. That reminds me, I do still need to watch my uncle's funeral. He used to call me Slugger because I was really good in softball. Anyway, I'm gonna get gearing. See you all tomorrow. React to what I'm. Oh, I did have the thought. Would it be inappropriate to do a live stream of my uncle's funeral? And concluded, yes, that would be deeply inappropriate. So, yeah. I will not be sharing his funeral with my viewers. I apologize. Anyway, thanks for watching. Good night, everybody.